We're back with more React gameplay, breaking out the brand new DJ. I'll be playing DJ, and with me today I have Ninjaxenomorph.
Hello.
Who is setting up their first set of dice with the Painter. Newest to the React cast is the DJ, a highly aggressive artist who uses beats to use different effects throughout the match. Their only source of damage happens when their two speakers align in a row or column and deal damage to that one specific spot. That said, they have a couple of ways to refresh these speakers so that way they can continue on the offensive, especially if their opponent can't move. They have 4 different beats that they can use, each one having different amount of segments. Each beat has a starting effect that will happen on the first segment, and an end effect that will happen on its final segment. Once a beat's been finished, it cannot be restarted the same turn that it ended. You only have 2 beats at a time, so organizing between the 2 that you're having active and planning ahead for their end segment is very important. The DJ can be fairly difficult to use and somewhat complex due to their juggling of different beats, but like a work in progress, it only gets better from here. The Painter is a unique character as they don't have a deck of cards, but instead use dice to summon holy relics that are able to protect them and strike down evildoers. The armaments are attached to the Painter until they ascend, in which case they become Nathaniel, Clarity's icon, which allows them to have more control and flexibility over their armaments. The Painter isn't too difficult, though there is some complexity in organizing their armaments. And there is a large chance for RNGesus.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
And you're going straight for the shield?
Yes.
Excellent. And then just because I know Painter is one of the more unique characters with allowing you to choose which of their unique armaments to start with, did you know that you get to roll your first 4 dice before determining which armament you summon?
I did not, but I decided on shield anyway.
Got it. And then let me grab us a dice so we can roll for first.
Ah, the D12, a man of taste.
Ah, yes. Oof! It's almost. Alright, I will go first. And yeah, so you have your 4 dice, I'll have my 4 cards, and then I'll draw for turn, and you'll get a dice for turn. Alright. So, as the DJ going first, I don't progress Masterpiece, and what have I drawn, and what do I want to do? Got it. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and jump in with probably the most basic initial play for the DJ, which is exhausting it for attention B, where I will summon the left speaker and the right speaker adjacent to me. I assume no response, but if you want to preactively use your shield, you could.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it roll for now.
Alright, so yeah, I'll summon my speakers in this position. I will then use the right speaker and exhaust it to allow it to move. I will choose intention B, where I exhaust both speakers to deal 1 damage to the row or column that they share.
Well, guess now it's time for me to
react with the shield.
Yeah.
All right, so
I will exhaust shield, spend a shield die. How do you want me to note that I've spent a die?
I just put them back in the bag.
Okay, yeah, that's what I've been doing, but I don't know if you want to do something a little bit more visible.
All good, and then target a zone where you want your holy shield to be placed.
Right here.
Good choice, as I will then react with the electric slide, where I choose a direction to move one of my speakers any number of spaces in the chosen direction.
Right, and you're choosing
Towards
towards
you.
me.
Yes.
Okay.
And as a painter, no more reactions,
You're correct.
because I could go further, but I think I'll just do this. So I'll let it play out. So I'm going to electric slide all over there. And then your shield goes off. And then I, right off the bat, deal damage to that Holy Shield token. And all was well. It's time for an encore, where I can refresh both my speakers or summon a speaker adjacent to me.
Boo!
Or
I
artist
don't
or
like
something.
the song.
Yeah, no, this song needs an encore. Where you popping off. And yeah, I'll just go ahead and exhaust them both again to deal 1 damage to the spot that they both land in.
I have no responses, so
That's a damage. All right. And I still haven't actually started any music. So with that being said, I might as well start a beat. So I'm going to use spin back to start a beat or progress my beats by 1 segment. And if this ends any beat, immediately start a new beat. And I'm going to do this 5-segment beat that on its start, I refresh an exhausted speaker. On end, I refresh all speakers. So on its first segment, I'll refresh my right speaker. And then I will exhaust it. Unfortunately, since the other one is not exhausted or is not refreshed, I can't just go in for another attack. But I will choose to move it away from the painter.
no responses.
There we go. Just keeping out of potential sword range. And with that, I will end my turn. So we refresh all of our stuff. You get to progress your masterpiece. I progress my beat by
Wait,
1.
wait.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna randomly
All right. And then
be
we
annoying like that.
draw for turn. All right. A lot of bows and a sword and a shield.
Okay. My first one, I'm gonna use Tools of Gold Intention A, spending that one I just got actually.
All right. Sounds good. So gonna move. No reaction.
All right. I'm gonna move one up. Take this back to me, and it's actually. I'm going to Intention A on the painter.
All right. So exhaust to gain 3 die. No reaction. Excellent.
Alright. Tools of Gold, putting in a lot of work today.
Mm-hmm.
Intention B to equip an armament.
Yes.
I'm going to equip the sword.
And a lovely sword it is.
Its name is Bart.
Bart.
And with that, I'm going to use that, spend my 1 sword die,
Mhm.
and a sword die, and I'm going to target Oh, no, I don't need a target.
Yeah, so that way if things move, there could always be
Yep.
something to hit. Luckily, I've got an electric slide, so that way I can slide away from that sword. And I assume no further response.
No responses.
I'll just move it one down. And then your sword attacks any spot around it.
It's just gonna target the spot it was in frustration.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna use. Oh, I get marked back. I use Tools of Gold again.
Yoo-hoo.
I'm going to spend one of my shield dice to equip. Oh, thank you. I'm going to equip Jude.
Excellent.
I'm going to pass turn then.
All right. Sounds good. I will progress my masterpiece and I will put my end here. I'll progress my beat. 3 out of 5 segments and draw for turn. All right, well, I guess I will just start off with exhausting both my speakers to attack the zone they share between them with attention B.
Let's see. Alright, I'm going to actually use the Bow of Hope. Spending 2 of my bow dice.
All right, and what direction would you like?
It's the direction that's on there, towards you.
All right. Well, I'm going to use a reaction of a track swish where I can either start a beat or progress my beats by 1 segment.
Alright.
I guess we'll exhaust the bow.
Alright, thank you.
So knowing where this could potentially be going, do you have any further reaction?
Oh, what did you read thing?
So I could eventually refresh my speakers, but I also have 3 other beats that I haven't started to use yet.
I'm going to... Yeah, I'll let it ride.
You let it ride?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to start this 3-segment beat that allows me to move me or a speaker 1 space. I'm going to move mine here.
Alright, so then this goes up. I'm going to
Move towards me.
I misread that. Okay. That's alright.
Reopen it was a up to.
Yes. No, I was I didn't see it. I didn't note that it was friendly only.
Yes, yeah. So with that, you are then in the quadrants between my speakers, so I'll deal another damage. All right, and then...
Yeah, that missed my mat probably cost me the game.
Yeah, because I'm going to use intention A, where I'll be able to start a beat or progress my beats by 1 segment.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to progress my beats. And then I'm going to do switchback or spin back, where I can start a beat or progress my beats by 1. And if this ends any beats, I immediately start a beat. So both of my beats are going to, after this resolves, refresh my speakers and move any artist or summon one space.
Okay. I don't know what I can do to react.
All right. So yeah, I'll progress my beats, and I'll refresh both speakers. I will move an artist or summon one space. I'm just going to move myself. And then because I finished a beat with this spin back, I will then choose this 3 segment where I can swap any 2 friendly summons or artists. I'm just going to swap my 2 speakers, not going to change up their positions. And I will then exhaust the 2 of them to hopefully deal damage in the zone between them.
I'm going to react with this.
Exhausting your shield and spending a shield dice.
Yep.
All right. And then, yep, you summon that Holy Shield token, but then it immediately takes the damage.
Yeah.
All right. And then how cruel the DJ is, as I'm going to refresh both my speakers and do it again.
Okay, so you're refreshing.
Refresh the speakers, and then I would just tap them both again to then once again deal another damage between them.
Okay. All right.
And that's the game.
So you win.
Yes. DJ is incredibly aggressive because I think that was turn 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't my turn.
Yeah.
The recording would be over if it was my turn.
Yeah, that's DJ, very aggressive. They don't have a lot of things to protect themselves, but they can go really hard really fast.